Law enforcement kyk met hulle self weet that they are only being sent to those areas to come in so now and then so that they can be a perception that there's enough law enforcement and safety and security agencies in our communities. But that is nie daai nie, it is eintlik die waarheid nie. You know what I mean? They had to be here patrolling. Nou dis 'n beats van hier, in
protecting the colored community. Verstaan? Onze mensen worden weggezaagd. Beats for on property. Beats for on property. But here is nothing getting developed. Nothing is getting developed. En like zo mensen, als ze nou Sheepoint toe gaan, als jouw restaurants, als alles, hier kan ook restaurants gebouwen raken, man. Ha? Hier kan ook hele goed te doen raken voor onze mensen. Onze leid is het zo een week, nou wat maken we? Understand? So at the end of the day, you gotta realize what is taking place here. This is the side of Cape Town that they don't want you to see. This is the side of Cape Town that they are hiding from the media and these big houses. Verstaan? They are hiding everything.
Kijk hier, lukt op niet.
Aiga.
Yo.
Let's see else.
Kijk hier.
So tell me, in 2026, what will the NCC do to make this picture look better? Understand? Because the city of Cape Town, they are running the Western Cape, you know. The DA government is running the Western Cape. And the people who have the power of government, they then have the resources, they then have the means to change this into a better reality for our people. So when they get elected.
Yeah, I think one of the most important things for the NCC is, is to develop our communities, to have better communities. But for us as the National Colored Congress, at this point in time, we are not in a position where we are the governing party, where we have the outright majority vote in Cape Town or in the Western Cape. However, we do see a change in the political landscape in Cape Town. Has been happening. A lot of people has been waking up. A lot of people they are sick and tired of the DA's promises and under deliverance. So they make a lot of promises, but they also under deliver. I won't even say most of the time, all the time. So here's the thing: we are currently now at the Momabisi beach. I think it's Momabisi, Wolfgat, Nature Reserve, whichever what you want to call it, and when you look at the coastal line running from Simonstown through Muizenberg, Reerdier, Strandfontein, we see Strandfontein Pavilion, it looks like a mess, it looks horrible. Strandfontein Pavilion running through here, Mitchell's Plain, Khayelitsha, right through to Makassar. So if the NCC were to control the city of Cape Town, this is not a promise that I'm making to you. This is if we had to be, or if we were to come in a position to govern the city of Cape Town, we would like to see development in these communities, in this space. This beachfront here is situated basically here in Mitchell's Plain, right? So we would want to see restaurants, hotels, proper development going up here in our community so that we can have something that attracts tourists. Not necessarily saying that we want to show them what is happening here of Oswald, no, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, when the tourists come over here from other countries, they go to Sheepoint, they go to Camps Bay, they support all those big white businesses. We can create that space here where we attract them, because most of the time when they come, they want to see the realities of the people that is suffering in our communities. But we can change that. We can change so many livelihoods in our community. So many of the students that attend schools that kitters, what is the subject? I never did that on school. What is the subject? Tourism. Hulle doen tourism. But hulle kry niks werk in die tourism sector nie. You know what I mean? Hulle kry nie werk in die restaurants. Hulle kry nie daai nie, van daai opportunities word gegee vir mense wat van buite af. So as die NCC moet oor wat as al ons development wil sien in ons communities, man. Ons sal hotelle wil sien opgaan hier so. Ons sal die beachfront wil develop, because dan kan ons mens economic opportunities boost vir ons mense van Mitchell's Plain. Dieselfde sal gaan vir die mense van Khayelitsha, dieselfde sal gaan vir die mense van Makassar, dieselfde sal gaan vir Strandfontein, Reerdier. You know what I mean? And you will give to the community what is due unto them. So we would like to see a better beachfront. As onze kinders kan in toekom. You know what I mean? It can be a space where everyone feels safe.
Exactly.
It can be a space where everyone live in peace and harmony. The city speaks so many times about integration. But how are we speaking about integration when it comes to housing only? When are we speaking about integration in terms of economic opportunities, economic integration? You understand what I'm saying? Where we can start to do business, where we can start to work in that way, where we can start to work together, you know, to build a stronger economy in our community. Kailitsa and Mitchell's Plain, the last time I checked, was the biggest contribution towards the GDP. I think Mitchell's Plain is just above that because Mitchell's Plain is really a community that has got so much economic opportunities and so much economic potential. The people of Mitchell's Plain just need to realize that. That's why so many businesses come to Mitchell's Plain, because they see the money that is in Mitchell's Plain, the people. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of opportunities in Mitchell's Plain. There's a lot of opportunities to develop Mitchell's Plain, and I'm actually glad we're having this conversation because it's something that we spoke about to the sub-council manager about, Councillor Solomon Philander, the councillor of Ward 116 and the chairperson of sub-council 12. I personally told him, why are we not speaking about the development of our beachfront? Why are we not speaking about our Wolfgat Nature Reserve and the condition, how it looks? Look at they've got the location, but it's part of the Wolfgat Nature Reserve. So you won't develop that, you won't have hotels there, you won't have restaurants there, you won't have proper housing there wat lekker op die beachfront is. You would rather have shacks there, you would rather have that there than any other development. So clearly, the Democratic Alliance does not want colored communities, black communities to develop. Because when they keep us divided, that is how they strive. That's how they move forward. So the plan is always to build racial tension between the two communities. Ons gee vir julle week en ons hou vir julle uit so julle gaan beklei met mekaar, maar julle gaan nie sien die regte enemy nie. Die regte enemy is hulle boe wat alles kontrol. En daai moet ons sien in die enigste way hoe dit gaan sien is deur se mense se fout. That's what people need to realize. As jou man vir jou constantly gaan abuse en sy allow dit om te gebeur die hele tyd, daai is jou skuld. Maar as jy stop op wat gaat sit en jy sê kyk jy genoeg is genoeg, jy gaan nie meer deel hou nie, dan gaat dit mos nie meer gebeur nie. Soos dieselfde met die government, julle wou die hele tyd vir dieselfde government, hulle abuse ons. But yet, doen ons nog altyd dieselfde ding. You know what I mean? Ons moet dit mos change, ons sit 'n stoppe aan. So as julle nie perform nie, ons gee ander mense 'n kans. Dis wat dit is.
There you have it. The city marked this as their new campaign is a city of hope, but clearly you can see there's no hope. There's no hope in our communities. Our communities are broken. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook. Wake us up in the hood.